Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. As most of you guys know, I've been anticipating this game since its announcement, and I just started playing the Japanese release last Wednesday because technically it came out a day early in America if you're getting it from the Japanese eShop. Okay, the first thing that I have to say about this game before I even say whether I like it or not is it plays really smoothly on the Switch. I know some people were talking about which version did they want to get, and even initially I was like, well, they're building it from the ground up on the Switch, so it's probably, there's a good chance that it could play the best on the Switch, and I have to say that it's been glitchless and flawless performance for me thus far. When I played Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, it was just like there's glitches and there's a lot of load times and it just didn't move very smoothly, you know? But thus far, I've been playing for about 2 years now in-game, and it's really smooth. I haven't come across any problems as of yet, so those people who are worried about the technical aspects of it, I would say that the Switch version, it runs really smoothly. Okay, so now for the rest of the video, I'm going to talk about the things that I liked, and then maybe a few things that I personally would have improved if I was making this game. Some things I'm not 100% happy about. But I will say that most of the things, I really like it, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. This past weekend, I thought I was going to be switching on and off between Story of Seasons and Fire Emblem Engage, but yeah, I got kind of sucked into A Wonderful Life, so I didn't play any Fire Emblem the past 2 days. The first thing that I have to say that I really like is the graphics, the style. I think in particular the crops in this game, they look better than any other farming sim that I've ever played. And anywhere that you are, you can take out your camera and take photos of things, and you can go into this first-person view. I will say about this aspect of the game, when you're outside, you can push in the right stick, and then you go into like first-person mode, and you can see anything. Then when you go inside, they don't let you push the right stick in and look around. However, you can still take out your camera, but when you take out your camera, you can't move. But yeah, this game, you can see how time changes throughout the year. Each season has a different feel. And then at the beginning and end of the seasons, like they do this thing where it's kind of like a transition, and it's really cool. I love the graphics. There's a bunch of little cute details and Easter eggs spread throughout the game, and it's really good. The second thing that I like about this game is over time you're slowly improving your farm, and I have to say that it's a really rewarding experience. It's not like some of the other games where that was a big problem with Pioneers of Olive Town, is that they always just like throw the animals at you. You don't have to do anything to get them, you just walk up to them and tame them. Whereas in this game, it's like you have to save up money, then you have to buy the animals, and then you're going to breed the animals on your own, and it's a much more involved process that takes a bunch of time and effort. So then, once you finally get the animals, and you're getting their hearts levels up, and you're making more money, yeah, it's a really rewarding experience. Okay, slight spoiler warning, I'm going to show you Gustafa's daughter, so if you don't want to see her, then close your eyes right now. Okay, here is Mai and Gustafa's daughter. She's really freaking cute, which brings me to the last point that I like about this game is I like how there's more of an emphasis on your family. You can see them here, they're both like walking around my farm. Yeah, I love that aspect of the game, and I can't wait to get to the next year to see, you know, how the family is going to change over time. Okay, so those are 3 things that I liked about the game, and now I'm going to say 3 things that I would improve about the game, or that I'm not really 100% a fan of in the game. And of course, number 1 just has to be the obligatory, I wish there were more marriage candidates. A lot of us have talked about this. It would be nice if Flora, Carter, and Griffin were also marriage candidates. And especially playing the game, I'm like, yeah, they could have made them marriage candidates. Second thing that I think could have been improved is I wish there were a few more things to do throughout the day. It's really fun on your farm, And then like once you leave your farm, like you can socialize a bit, but then your choices are kind of limited. Like you can go fishing, or you can go to the archaeological site and do some digging for artifacts. But other than that, like there's not really that much more else that you can do. A lot of the newer games, they added a bunch of more features of different things that you can do throughout the day, but in this game, there's not that many. Like in this game, you're not going to be chopping down trees, so that's like one aspect of the day that's gone. You don't have a pickaxe that you're going to be like breaking stones and finding geodes and stuff like that. None of that. And, you know, of course, there's no bucket where you're going to be, you know, cleaning up water on your farm or something like that. So people who are used to the newer farming games where there's a bunch of different aspects of the game, you're not going to find that here. This game, they put more of an emphasis on planting crops and raising your animals, and you can really feel that. So those aspects are really good, but it does come at the expense of having a bunch of different options of what you want to do with your day. And the final third thing that I would have improved with this game is, of course, this valley. A lot of us thought, okay, maybe we're going to get to see some Friends of Mineral Town people, maybe we're going to get to do something cool, but no, you just go to the valley and it takes up 6 hours out of your day. It does kind of restore your stamina, I realized later, but yeah, it was like a lot of us were really anticipating this, and then it turned out to be basically nothing, so that was a little bit of a disappointment. So what's my final verdict on first impressions? I think that this might be the best Story of Seasons game on the Switch right now. Obviously, I want to play the game more before I say that 100%, but initial first impressions are really good. I'm really enjoying my time in the Forgotten Valley, and yeah, I can't wait to keep playing it. So those are my first impressions of Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Please let me know in the comments down below, what are your first impressions of it? Or if you're not playing it, are you still excited to get the English version when it comes out? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.